So today we are going to learn some new features in Solidworks. So as last week we learned about the extrude and revolve extrude, sweep, and some other added designs like loft, base or boss or boundary layers. So in addition to these features, today we are going to learn extruded cut but in revolve mode. So revolve extruded cut and some other features, main features, which includes wrap and pattern. So if you see here, this is how we do pattern, like we draw something uh, in one go and then we extrude it in x-axis and y-axis. So either we do this kind of pattern, or there is other way of pattern where we can make one thing in one axis and then we revolve it around at certain angles. So we need to provide angles at it, like you can see here, like this kind of pattern we can also do that. And there is third type of pattern which is called pattern along path, where you design one thing and then you ask that the SolidWorks to pattern on that path which you provide. This is linear pattern. So in path pattern there is something, let me show you along path, this one's. So yeah, like this kind of pattern. So you draw a sketch and then you say that there is a pattern along path. So you draw one sketch and then you follow that line or sketch to pattern the same sketch. So this is how we do pattern along path. So but in wrap, let me show you some example from wrap. So in wrap feature, what we do is that we create something in one plane and then we wrap it along our design, along the complicated design. So we can use these wrap features in similar cases like that. So I'm gonna show you how to do it as well. So today we are going to learn how to do wrap and how to do pattern. Okay, so again the same thing, because I'm using my personal computer. So we are going to apps anywhere, and then from there we have to go for Windows. We use the following link and then download. File. So this is you have to do it every time you want to do SolidWorks from your personal computer. So let's wait and open. And I'm gonna start with simple geometries, but later on you can apply the same thing on complex structures or complex designs. So let's start with creating something in front plane, and then we will start with extrude cut. So let's see how does this work, and then we will try to wrap in the same design, and also we will try to do pattern in the same design. So as we know, we have to run SolidWorks. So SolidWorks is here. These are our week 3 exercise, week 4 exercise, and week 5 exercises, which we already done. So let's start with part. Don't try to save your work every time you start work in your apps anywhere. So let's try to save it before we even start. Let's go to this option, save, and then I need to go to this PC and then G drive. So this is our week exercise. Save. Let's start from front plane as we at the time we do. Let's activate the axis first, or show all the axis like this, front plane, and go sketch and sketch. So I want to do something very simple this time so that we can learn things very easily. So I will give it a radius of 100. So I have something which is of 100 millimeters of can change the units from here. Yeah, so this has 100 millimeters of uh, radius. Yeah, let's make sure that this is, oh yeah, so radius is 100 millimeters, so diameter is 200 millimeters. So let's say it done, and then we have to do go into the features and then select extruded base, and then I am going to 100. Let's see how big it is. No, it's not that a lot. Let's go 500. 500, I think we can our stuff in 500. Let's make it more like 800 maybe. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, I think we can do that. Or I can do 1000. Yeah, 1000 is fine. So this is our rod. Yeah, and so this is our rod, which has radius of 100 millimeters, and the elongation or the length is 1000 millimeters. So let's learn how to do revolve cut. And last time we learned how to do these cuts, extruded cuts, swept cut. We did actually we did revolve base, swept base, loft base, and boundary base. So these all cuts we can make from the same method we did. We add the material, we can remove the material by the same method. I'm gonna show you only with revolve cut, but you can practice with swept cut and lofted cut and boundary cut the same way we add the material. Okay, so let's try to do revolve cut this time. So we have to start work with one axis. So let's select the plane, which is right plane. Yeah, and then select sketch. Yeah, so at right plane we need to draw something, and let's draw a scale. From the center scale or corner scale, I will use corner scale this time. Something here which should be bigger arrow, so that I will make it 20 over 20. Take small dimension and select this 20. So hopefully both like that, and then I will select exit sketch, and when I select this sketch I need to go to the features and then I select revolve cut. But if you notice, I have a mistake in here that I don't have axis, central axis along which I want to rotate it. So how to create the central axis? Go back, select cancel, and then go to features and then go to reference geometries. Here you see axis. So the tricky thing here is that we need axis, but if you select one axis, So the axis appears somewhere here on the right plane, but we need axis in the middle. So what we will do is that we will add one more plane. Like there are two planes now the axis will be in the middle where we want, like this. So now we select OK, and now we want this sketch which is here to revolve around this axis. So we go select sketch and then go features and then select revolve cut, and then we need to select this center axis, and you see it is now here. Select OK. So now we have a very nice beautiful cut around this axis. So we can now, with this revolve cut, we can also learn how to do pattern if you want the pattern along this axis. So let's go and select pattern, linear pattern. So that you just need to select this design, cut revolve, and then you will go and select this linear pattern, and when you select this linear pattern it will show you which direction, and then here it will show you what should be the distance between the two pattern design, and then this is the number, how many number of that one you want, and then you can specify another direction if you want something on this y-axis, that you can also give that direction, so it will go on both sides, x-axis and y-axis. So right now we will go only one side, this central axis, and then the distance was 2 and it is 50 millimeters each, which looks fine, but I will increase the number to maybe 5, and then I will select enter, and then you see there are 5, and when I select OK, so you will see that now there are very nice revolve cuts already there. So that is how you do revolve cut, and also that is how you do pattern. So now I'm going to show you how to do wrap. So before I show you how to make pattern in x-axis and y-axis linear pattern, or in first we should learn how to do pattern in a long circular surface like this. Let's select this surface, and then I'm going to sketch something on this surface. Let's draw a hole in this circle right in here. Sorry. Should be 30. Distance from here. Here is 50, and distance from here till here is T as well, like that, 30, 50 and 50, and then I select exit sketch, I go features, and then I will do extruded cut. So, and I will make it through all. Sorry, let me see. It is through all. So then I select OK. So now it is all the way. Okay. So now I want to make the plane a circular pattern. So let's go to not linear pattern. This time we are going circular pattern. So here we are giving the direction. So the direction will be along this axis, and angle should be, let's say, 5. And how many we need? So this is how you get the spacing is 45 degrees each, and then total are 8, and we can increase the numbers as well also. So what you can do here is also you can do 6 and select enter, so it is like that. And we can do here 4, and here we can do degrees. So if we do 90 here, it will be something like that, like equal to each other, like this. This is how you do circular pattern. Okay, like this. Yeah. So we learn how to do linear pattern, and also we learn how to do circular pattern. So also I'm gonna show you one final example of linear pattern, which should be on block. So let's try to draw a block, or we can make a sketch in here in the this plane, top plane, and then we sketch something. Let's say we draw a rectangle, and then irrespective of their length and height, just like as a sketch, and then we select features, and then we do something smaller, like make 50 is, yeah, 50 is fine, and then we select OK, and then on the front surface we sketch again and draw something. Again, draw a small hole. So now I'm going to show you how to do pattern along two axes, two direction. So see, we need center reference axis or not. If we need a reference axis, we can draw either central lines, or we can also draw the reference axis from reference geometry. Okay, so let's try to make something or maybe extruded cut, and it is through or it, and then now I want this extrude to go axis. So direction 1 should be along this axis, and direction 2 should be along this axis. So now I need to give them numbers. So it should be 3 millimeters is fine, but the number should be more. And give it not 5, I'll give it maybe 20. That's, I should go maybe 18, so that it won't go out here. And here I should 10, but on the other side. So let's do like this. Go out, or 16. I should go 9, and here is the distance to 1. No, I will increase it to 3. Yeah, and then when I select OK, so there will be something like that. This is how you do pattern along two axes. Now final thing which we have to do right now is to create a rack. So again, just select top plane, and then we select mm, to select something, which you can do is pick toppling and sketch, and then let's try something in here. In here, let's try draw something of the circumference of this cylinder. So if we the circumference of the circle, the formula for circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So our radius was how much was our radius? It was, if I remember, 100 millimeters. So what we can do here, we can multiply this with 2 in it is 628. So the around circumference would be 628. So what we can do, center line, that's for the reference, and then we can give the dimension of the center line as 6. So let's draw something on this, and then we will try to wrap it up inside along this circumference of the cylinder. Let's try to do it. Try something. See, let's give it a try. Something more appropriate. And then try to keep it under. Or we can go just with straight line. See how it goes. And now again and draw a line. And then I will try to wrap it up on this axis along the surface. That's what the axis sketch, and then go to features and then select wrap. So in wrap we have the parameter this, and now we need body face for wrap. So I will select this one. So if you see, it is now wrapped, and see, does it work or not? So when I select, if I select it 5, this is the thickness. So let's select OK, and now you can see this is now wrapped along this silent whatever I mean. So this is how, whatever you can, you just need to make sure that you know what is the area circumference, and then you should complete it on that circumference or area. And this is how you need to make the sketch. So this shape does look like piston or something. So let's try one more time with some spiral or something, and I will try to make it is similar to you in here. Try to draw this. See, and then when I select active sketch, I simply need to select the sketch and go into the wrap, and then select the sketch and then select this, and it will automatically edit this. So this is how we do it. The right. So select the, now the right feature is appeared, okay, like this. Okay, and it is now 5 millimeters outside of the cylinder. So this is how you do wrap. So I think this is it for today's session. Thank you. See you in the next week's session.